Alright, you've seen it here, folks. We're going to get another car. I have not had much sleep. I'm hoping it's not the cats, but just a coincidence that it happened. I woke up at 2 o'clock Sunday morning covered in hives, like my legs and my back. I got up, got a shower, and then went and laid on the couch. I thought maybe it was something Ashley washed the bed sheets with. I slept on the couch, grabbed a different blanket, fell asleep, got up itchy again. I was kind of itchy on and off all day. It's kind of having like flare-ups on and off all day. And that's the thing, I wasn't even home. And here's the other thing. It happened while I was sleeping in my bedroom. We've had the bedroom blocked off because Stella's really not having it, and I'm keeping it like a safe place for her. She can jump over. I have a box in front of the door, and she can jump over it, and the kittens can't. So they have not been in the bedroom, and that's when I flared up. So last night, I went to bed at like 8:30. I was a little itchy. I took Benadryl. That kind of helped. I went to bed. I woke up at 10:30, covered again. This time my stomach, my shoulders, my arms, my legs were still covered. So I went to the emergency room because I was like, it felt like my skin was crawling. I was itchy. I've never been so itchy in my life. Went there and sat pretty much for 4 hours. They didn't have any rooms. They got me in and checked me real quick. Doctor finally came in. It was basically like, you just need to start eliminating things in your house, which we use the same fabric softener. We've ate the same foods. Nothing has changed except for the cats. So kind of like, I don't know, they gave me prednisone and I took Benadryl, and right now I feel the best I have in a couple days. I slept the whole rest of the night. I didn't get home till 2:30 in the morning. We're going to pick up a car. This car I paid $400 for, okay? I wanted to get a cheap rebuild, and this is it. I was going to bid on a different car that I had insight on, and I won this one first, so I didn't bid on it. It was a 2013 Dodge Dart. It was like traffic cone orange, and I know the person that bought it. They bought it like 2 months ago, had it for 3 weeks, and the wheel fell off of it. All of this, the lug, they have bolts and not lug nuts. All the bolts snapped off, and it messed the fender up, and the wheel was actually okay, and there wasn't much damage on it, and they couldn't believe it, but they totaled that thing. They're at auction, and they listed it as a non-runner, and I knew it ran, and somebody got a decent deal on it, but it had higher miles. This car has even higher miles than that, but it looked like, I think it went for $700. I probably should have bid on that one, but I don't know. This is sight unseen. I didn't have time to go, so we'll see what happens here. That's right. This is a 2010 Nissan Sentra. It's like a top of the line. It's leather, heated seats, sunroof, lots of miles. Motor sounds good, and it's got brand new tires the whole way around. Like, these are about the newest tires I've ever seen on a car I got here. The nipples are just, they're still on there, on all four. Now they're Walmart tires, but still, that's an expense I didn't know if I was going to have or not. This car is in really good shape except for the driver's seat. That's the only downfall on this, but to keep the car cheap, that might just stay torn. I don't know yet. If I can find one of these at a junkyard, then I'll throw one in it. But yeah, that one's not tore. Back seats, everything's actually really clean inside. It's got the touchscreen, sunroof, pretty nice. Now it's a CVT, unfortunately, but if it's got made at 190,000, it's probably good. Like I said, I'm really happy with this because really the only thing it did was a little bit of damage on the hood that it looks like I can fix, and a little bit of damage on the fender that it looks like I can fix, and then core support and the front bumper, and then some brackets and stuff like that. So if I can find one of these at a junkyard, it's going to be a pretty simple fix. I'll be right back. I got boo-boo. I got a cut on my finger. I'm gonna go put Band-Aid on it and make sure my wife kisses it, make it better. And then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna wash it. Yeah, I'm gonna wash it real good. Real good. So the first thing that I want to do on this thing is try to rejuvenate the battery. It's showing 2 volts. I don't really have any hope for it because the battery is dated as a 2018. So that pretty much tells me right there that it's at the end of its lifespan, 5 years. But let me get in here and show you around. First off, this is the bring your own prop rod model. It doesn't attach. It's wireless. It's got that Bluetooth prop rod. First thing I did out in the field whenever we got it was check the oil. It has oil. It's pretty dark, but it's not anything out of the ordinary. So, but it has oil in it, as you can see. So I wasn't worried about that there. It'd been sitting for a while, so the first startup, it did kind of rattle a little bit. Has a little bit of a rattle to it, and then it got quieter. The motor has 190,000 miles on it. These things, I've started many of them out there in the yard, and a lot of these Sentras, that's just how this motor sounds. If you look them up online, you can easily find one with 250,000 miles for sale, or even more than that. But this thing, I feel like, was taken pretty well care of, minus this. The hood is fixable. I believe it's fixable. We might need to put a hinge on this side. I'm not sure yet, but it definitely sticks up over here. But then the core support is bowed up right there. And definitely needs a core support. Definitely need a front bumper. The radiator and the condenser are not leaking. It has coolant in it. I didn't even get it warm enough, so I should be able to pop this open. Yep, right up to the top. In fact, it just overflowed a little bit. But antifreeze is in there. I see a Fram filter down there. Looks a little dirty, so it's been on there for a little bit. The AC works, blows cold. So I think when the core support went back, it just tweaked this stuff back. I don't think it's broken anywhere. And I can't even see any damage on the thing except for it being twisted. So we might be able to save that. It's in really good shape. Somebody put brand new tires on it. This is a drift spec, so it has the camber on the front wheel here, as you can see. That's to help with your drifts. I also think we can save this fender, but I don't know yet. We're gonna see. Okay, I think I can save that. I think I can save like all the body parts, the fender and the hood, except for the front bumper. Did not hit the frame rail. As you can see, the main hit was right here, and no, it didn't. I was about to say there's a ripple right there in the frame rail, but there's a hump there and a hump there. That's just the way it's made. It may, I don't even think it pushed that bumper in that much. Not enough to do any damage. This one, probably not going to mess with that. No lie. Well, I unloaded off the trailer. Dad was like undoing these ratchet straps for me. And I was like, oh no, leave those on there. I'm going to drive it up to the house so that way it holds the bumper up. And he was like, oh man, you're going to have to paint that. I was like, really? Like, he was dead serious. I was like, you think I should paint that? I said, yeah, that definitely needs painted. Like, yeah, we'll save that. But I thought this was black or the same color as my Z. Totally wrong. When the sunlight hits it, it's a real deep metallic brown, like a dark brown. It has a lot of like gold flake in it. If you get up close, I don't know how it's going to show up, but yeah, when it was sitting in the sunlight and the sun was hitting it directly, it was like brown. It was crazy looking. Another thing is 190,000 miles. Now this rim got hit and it has some scuffs on it, and I think they might buff out. These wheels look like brand new on this thing. I can fix this bumper right now. I was looking at it out in the yard. The clip just needs popped back in, but it's bent over. If I get a pick in there or a straight screwdriver, I think I can pop that. So I'm going to pull this out, bend that back up, and clip it. And we'll see what it looks like. Well, I was 99.9% sure I could pop that back in, but as you can see, it still didn't go in. So there's that. Now this car is going to be like I haven't done a budget build like this in a long time. This thing's going to be very cheap, okay? Like, cheaper than any car I've done in a long time. And it does have some damage on it that's not going to get fixed. There's a dent that runs right here, and then runs across the fill neck, and then it's kind of bent a little bit. It is clean, like the inside is very clean. I didn't check in the seat pockets. I didn't check under the seats. It smells clean in here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Has all the original manuals. It does have duct tape on the seat. I do want to try to locate another seat if I can. That seat is it's just tore up. We need an airbag, so that means a crash module has to come out, which is probably pretty easy. It's probably right here. But it has navigation, XM radio, sunroof, heated seats. It's pretty, you know, pretty good for a Sentra. Pretty loaded for a Sentra. Those letters on the engine right there almost tells me this might have a replacement engine in it. It may have a replacement engine in it. I'll have to look up, see if I can find anything on this and records wise, but normally when you see initials or something on an engine, it was one out of a junkyard. So I don't know how many miles this thing could have on it. It might not have 190 on it. I don't honestly know at this point. But like I said, 9 of 2018, 3-year warranty's already out on that. This thing is awesome. I'm pretty sure this is a strut. Why it's been in like that. The way these work is have one control arm on the bottom and then a strut attaches to the top of the hub, and that's what it moves on. It's creaking, it's knocked in. It's definitely a strut on this side, and you can normally get away with just putting the strut in and using the spring that's in it. So to save you a couple bucks, instead of getting a pre-made one that's complete, just get the strut itself and then use your stock spring. That's also going to make it sit the right height. If you remember, I put brand new ones on my Scion, and it looked like it had a lift kit because it was pre-made ones with the shocks already on it. Yeah, it was pretty crazy looking. But yeah, I think we did good, boys. I think we did real good. But anyways, if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Hit that dislike button if your mom likes to drive them home with one headlight. And we'll see you on the next episode of Unwrecked. What are you doing, Sully? Look at you. Such a pretty boy. Lazy boy. You lazy? We're all lazy. You crawled. We leave this little unzipped. He crawled right back in. Sheldon, come here. You don't have to spend time in there. You can come spend time with me. Or you can get in bed with Stewie. Oh, that's cute. You like hanging out with Big Brother? He's like, I just want to sleep. He's a good boy. Look at that thing. Oh yeah, pet Stewie with it. They're just look at this. Look at this. It's huge. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. You gonna nibble on them? You gonna nibble on them toes? I can't believe you're being this good right now. He is the hellion. He's the one that causes all the trouble. Don't you? Last but not least, what are you doing? She still doesn't like him. She's not having it. You're 2 weeks in. They're staying. I just want you to know that. Do you want to say bye-bye? No. Bye-bye.